Assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome to our presentation regarding the firefighting system and electrical supply system at the administration building located at the Perak branch in UiTM.
Firstly, we found the fire excavation, which is dry powder. It's usually used for general in fire excavation. In the picture given, there are 5 types of fire extinguishers. Firstly, wet chemical. Wet chemical extinguishers are designed for Class F fires, especially those involving cooking oils and fats. They cool the fire and create a soapy layer to prevent reignition. Second, CO2. CO2 extinguishers displace oxygen, making them suitable for electrical fires and flammable liquid fires. They leave no residue, making them ideal for use around electrical equipment. Third, foam. Foam extinguishers smoothes fires by creating a blanket of foam, ideal for flammable liquid fires and effective on Class A fires involving wood, paper, and fabric. Fourth, dry powder. Dry powder extinguishers interrupt the chemical reaction of fire. They are effective for multiple fire classes, including A, which is solids, B, which is liquids, C, which is gases, and electrical fires. And finally, water. Water extinguishers cool and smother Class A fires, effective for ordinary combustibles like wood, paper, and textiles. They should not be used on electrical or flammable liquid fires. How to use the fire extinguishers properly? There are 4 ways to use the fire extinguishers properly. But before we use the fire extinguisher, we need to assess the fire, make sure it is small and controllable, raise the alarm to alert others, ensure a safe exit is behind you, choose the correct extinguisher for the type of fire. While the specifics may vary depending on the model you own, most fire extinguishers operate the same basic way. Stand 6 to 8 feet away from the fire and remember to pass. What is pass? P for pull, A for aim, S for squeeze, and the last S is for sweep. Pull. Pull the pin at the top to break the temper seal. Aim the extinguisher low, pointing the nozzle at the base of the fire. Do not aim at the flames themselves. Squeeze the handle to release the extinguishing agent. Sweep the extinguisher from side to side, continuing to aim at the base of the fire until it appears to be out. Secondly, we found a fire hose reel. It's usually installed near at the staircase. This function are used during a larger fire. What is a hose reel? A fire hose reel is a firefighting equipment that used to provide a continuous and controlled supply of water for fighting fires, especially Class A fires, which is wood, paper, cloth, and plastic. In addition, a fire hose reel is a circular drum that holds a long, flexible hose connected to a building's water supply. During an emergency, the thing that you need to do is firstly, you pull the hose, secondly, open the valve or the nozzle, and finally, the water flows immediately. Finally, we found the fire alarm panel. This function allowing occupants to activate the fire alarm system in case of fire. What is a fire alarm panel? A fire alarm panel is the central control unit of a building's fire alarm system. It monitors, receives, and displays signals from all fire detection devices to warn people when a fire starts. A fire alarm panel, also called as Fire Alarm Control Panel, aka FACP, is an electronic panel that connects to smoke detectors, heat detectors, manual call points, which is break glass unit, fire alarm bells or sirens, sprinkler system signals. It detects abnormal conditions and activates alarms to alert occupants. Where we can find the fire alarm panel? Usually it installed near the building entrance, security room or fire control room, so responders can check it immediately.
Now, let's move on to electricity supply system. An electrical supply system is the complete setup that delivers electricity from the power source to the end users such as homes, buildings, factories, and other things. There are main parts of electrical supply system. The first one is generation. This is where electricity is produced and power plants such as hydro plant and solar farm. Secondly is the transmission. After electricity is produced, it is sent through high voltage transmission lines over long distances, and the voltage is very high to reduce energy loss. After that is distribution. Electricity is sent to your area through distribution lines at lower voltages. It then enters houses, shops, and buildings through cables. Number 4 is protection and control equipment. It includes circuit breakers, fuses, switchboards, and distribution boards. Therefore, it ensures safety from overloads, short circuits, and electrical faults. Lastly is the end users. This is the final point where electricity is used for. For example, lights, air conditioning, fans, electrical appliances, and machines. Okay, now we have the main switchboard. The main switchboard controls the main power that goes throughout the building. The meter here indicates the amount of power that are going through and also that have been used. There's also a switch here to turn on or off the main switchboard. Okay. From the main switchboard, electricity is sent to the decision board. Okay. These smaller panels divides power through different areas such as lights, gas sockets, and air conditioner. An electrical panel is the central hub of a building's electrical system that distributes power from the main source to different circuits like those for outlets and lights. It contains safety devices like circuit breakers or fuses to protect against overloads and short circuits, and it allows for the main power to the entire building to be shut off. Next, there are a few key functions and components for the electrical supply, which is power distribution. The panel receives the main power feed and divides it into smaller, manageable circuits for different areas of the buildings. And then, there are the load balancing. The panel helps manage how electrical power is used across different circuits to maintain an even load. After that is the main disconnect. Most panels include a main switch or breaker that can shut off all power to the building in case of an emergency. And then there is the central hub. It serves as the central point for all the wiring in the building, connecting to every outlet and light fixture. Lastly, there is safety and protection. A circuit breaker or fuses act as a safety switches. If a circuit overloads or has a short circuit, the breaker will trip all the switches of the fuse, cutting off power to that specific circuits and preventing damage or fire.
In conclusion, the building is equipped with basic firefighting features and a complete electricity supply system that follows safety standards. These systems are essential in ensuring that modern buildings remain safe, functional, and sustainable. That's all from us. Thank you for watching.